If you're using an old Zowie mice, then you're probably playing Counter-Strike. You're pretty good at the game, maybe already at an amateur or semi-pro stages of the game, and your mouse has a lot of grime on it. The coating on the mouse has worn down ages ago and it's shining bright like those glow-in-the-dark glow sticks. You believe that muscle memory matters the most when it comes to aiming, and even though your aim is only decent, you make it for it with veteran level of game knowledge from playing 20, 30 or even 40,000 hours. Not only is your way of thinking outdated, but you also have hardstyle running in the background whenever you have the chance. But it's okay though, since you most likely will continue playing at a high level despite all the odds stacked against you, and you're jacked as fuck from gymming 6 to 7 times a week. Keep grinding, king. If you're using any of the finalmouse lineup, you woke up in the middle of the night or very early in the morning just to get a pre-order in, you've waited for months, molding over shipping delays over and over again on their Discord, thinking you're going to go Super Saiyan after getting it. You play Valorant and becoming 10s is your dream, and getting the finalmouse would put you one step into making that dream a reality. Placebo kicked in at the start for you, your grid shot scores went up, you're flicking like an insane person, missing a ton of shots but hitting just enough to convince you that you've gotten better. After the first week, you realize you're still stuck in silver, but you know Immortals is at least where you're supposed to be, so you now look at other peripherals, going on a journey to swap out your mousepad, monitor, GPU, keyboard, headset, heck even the socks you're wearing right now. Your mind is completely clouded from finding external things to blame and overdosing on G Fuel. Focus on yourself, G. You're using a non-mainstream mice. You are in one of the two categories. You're either not that great at gaming, but you're an enthusiast when it comes to peripherals, you've gotten high scores on aim trainers but it's never translated into games much, and you spend most of your time online discussing about what the best mice is, laughing at the plebs that are still using KL 8.0s. Or, you're good at aim trainers but you also godlike in real games as well. You are always getting the highest rank in any game you play and holding world records for a variety of scenarios in aim trainers. Regardless of which side you're on, you will spend most of your time clicking dots instead, putting in 6, 7 or 8 hours a day only into aim trainers. You're also not very active on social media, but you will always go onto Twitter or X every year and say that this year is going to be your year, only to later put out another tweet saying that there's no interesting FPS games out right now that you feel like maining. If you use any Razer mice in 2024 specifically, you don't care at all. You searched online for gaming peripherals, saw Razer's website and their RGB stuff, and decided to go with an entire set of Razer gear. Prioritizing looks, you've made a setup that's aesthetically pleasing and clean, but lacks personality. You spend most of your gaming time playing for fun, either with your friends or just grinding Genshin Impact. On your desk you also have a Nintendo Switch where you play legendary titles like Mario Odyssey, Animal Crossing and Legend of Zelda. You only have your wrist on the table while your arm is dangling beside you because it's more cozy and free that way, and you always have snacks ready for when you're watching K-drama. Even though you're average or below average at games, you're happy with where you're at right now and you're the most sane out of everyone.